Hi, I'm Regina and this is Shane, and this is my cat clicker training project. The first step of clicker training is conditioning the clicker. Conditioning the clicker means pairing the secondary reinforcer, the click sound, with the primary reinforcer, the treat. Some challenges that I had with Shane was finding a primary reinforcer that was motivating and that kept his attention. I first tried tuna, canned tuna. I tried Cheerios, I tried cooked chicken, and I ended up using, for the most part of his training, cooked bits of salmon as the primary reinforcer. So now I'm going to show that Shane is conditioned to the clicker. So targeting means getting the cat to touch a target with his nose. I sped this up by rubbing a piece of tuna onto the tip of the target to get him to touch it initially. Shane, touch. Good boy. So free shaping is taking a natural behavior and refining it with clicker training. Some challenges that I had with this was I really didn't have much time to sit and watch Shane do behaviors. But luckily, after a targeting session, Shane was just hanging out, and I was loving on him and rubbing him and telling him he was a good boy, and he kissed me on my lips. And luckily I had the clicker there and I had the treat still available, and so I started to free shape him to kiss me when I leaned in for a kiss. Later I added the cue, give me a kiss. Shane, give me a kiss. Good boy. To teach Shane to come, I used a target stick and just tapped it 4 times at the place that I wanted him to be. The cue or command for this behavior is Shane, come. Shane, come. Good boy. Good boy. Sit and stay by using the target to lure him to jump up on a stool. I clicked and treated as he sat and clicked and treated when he stayed sitting. Later I put these behaviors under stimulus control by adding the cues sit and stay. Come. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Good boy. To begin teaching Shane to walk on a leash, I first habituated him to the harness. So to do this, I clicked and treated while putting the harness on and continued to click and treat while the harness was on. Eventually, and after many sessions, he began to allow me to apply the harness without a struggle. The next step was habituating him to the leash being attached to the harness. To do this, I attached the leash and CT'd repeatedly and then waited for him to walk and dragged the leash, and then I CT'd. Then I took the leash in my hand and CT'd when he'd take a few steps forward. And then we built on the amount of steps, and later I added the cue, let's go. Let's go. Good boy. To teach Shane to jump from stool to stool, I used a target stick to lure him from one stool to another. Then I added more stools and the cue, run it. Run it! Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. To teach playing the keyboard, I used my hand with a treat in it to lure him to strike a key. I added the verbal cue, play. Play. Good boy.